What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Elevator Life.
Hey guys, I hope you're having a good week. Know a lot of sports are going on.
Yep.
Can be a little difficult to get what you need to be done, but we're still super excited. The beginning of the year is always the most exciting because you got new goals, new things to be working towards. Man, it's been exciting for us.
Good work, Ducks. I know he was up for the Seahawks game at like 5:30 not this morning, yesterday morning.
We've been on a roll actually, our sports teams.
Yeah. Pacific Northwest, killing it. Lakers can't say the same. Anyways, moving on.
Go Gonzaga.
Go Zags. They're killing it right now.
Number 9 in the nation right now.
Yeah, this is the year.
Anyway.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah, talking crap.
We were talking crap. I gotta jump to Hong Kong here after this episode. But today we want to talk about a few different topics with something we've never really mentioned before, which is the services we can offer you. And we figured we just gave our resolutions about doing better with our tell audience and people reaching out to us, and we think this is the best way.
We're excited about it. Yeah, if you heard our last episode, one of our resolutions is to give more, provide more service to all of you guys that are following us. Last year being the first year of our podcast and blog, it was cool to see we were really able to build up interest, a following, which told us there was a lot of interest in this market.
Yeah, a pretty consistent following too. So, a lot of people commenting, a lot of the audience is growing, but you notice there's not a lot of spikes. It's just been consistently getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that we also noticed, is a lot of questions, but less, I would say, follow through and less execution. So one of our goals that we personally were talking about was that we want to accomplish on this website is we want to turn that interest into more businesses and real operations here on the ground.
Real action.
And so that's kind of where we got the resolution. We want to provide more service. We've got a lot of value that we can bring to people, and so let's make our time more available to some of the followers. So we're excited about that.
It's the year of execution, as we said in our resolutions, and we want to help you guys do the same, not just us.
Yeah, not only for us, but for everyone out there, man.
Exactly.
2013 is going to be a different year for everybody.
Good year.
Good year. Yeah, I like that. All right, first, guys, we're going to run through some of the services here for the next few minutes, just so you guys know exactly what we can help people with. And then we're going to move on to a topic that we're excited to talk about, which makes it the year of execution for us.
Yeah, exactly. So let's just jump into it.
Yeah, let's jump into it. First, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. First step is consulting. We know we have it as a main tab up on our website, but we're surprised at how little people know that we offer this service until they give us an email.
It's a big part of our fault. We've never really told anyone about it. We put it up there because we did want to offer it, but we just didn't really have a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. So we just offer one-on-one call with us, hour-long, anything China, really, anything China. Business, personal stuff, business networking, and anything you really want to know, you can ask us. We're open books, candid, honest, no beating around the bush. You ask a question, we'll give you the answer.
We do really like doing those calls too. That was one of the things last year that I wish we would have made it more clear that we were available for that kind of stuff, because the ones we were doing were extremely fun, extremely beneficial. A lot of those guys actually ended up coming out here, and so what we realized was, like, if we were able to make ourselves more available and do more of those, you realize how many more people we could get out here on the ground and how many more people we could start executing themselves. And so that's what we're excited about, guys. This business consulting, it starts with a phone call, starts with actually an email. So we can design a talk to cater to you, maybe even bring someone else on the phone call as well if it is in your area or not our area of expertise. We'll bring someone else in on the call that can really answer every single question that you have. If we don't answer anything in the question or during the call, we'll do a follow-up emails throughout the week. This is really for people that maybe have an interest in China, don't know what or where, or maybe they're coming out to China, they got some concerns, or they have a business up and running and they have run into problems, which is very, very common. Yeah,
exactly. We're talking either your full-time move or coming for a visit or anything like that. And Tim said the calls are they're very, very fun and informative. I have to say, everybody's just loved it. We have a 100% satisfactory rate, so everybody's happy with it.
Well, the thing is it's a foreign country, and we've been on the ground here. We've been involved in countless businesses, and our whole network is involved in pretty much any business you can imagine. So any kind of business idea you guys bring to us and put it on the table, we'll be able to either shoot holes through it so there's nothing left, or tell you this is how you're going to do it, this is your next step, and this is what's going on. So it's really a shortcut way for people to see if they have a shot here or what their first move will be.
Yeah, perfect, a shortcut.
A new thing we're launching this year will be coaching. This is going to be different. This will be kind of at our discretion. We are launching it, so go check over at this services page, but not everyone. We're not going to, if you want to be coached, we're not just going to be like, okay, everyone. We're just going to start with a survey and then a follow-up phone call to see if we can help each other out.
If it's reasonable, if it's pursuable, or if it's still like in its infancy stage, maybe come back to us when it's more developed.
Exactly. But it really depends on the person as well, if they're really excited. You know, we really want to stay clear of the people that think they're interested in China but aren't. Those are the people I would, really push towards the consulting. Maybe someone that has started a business and they're looking to actually set up a turnkey operation here on the ground. Someone that's going to make a move here. They know the product that they're going to develop. It's a great idea, but they're definitely going to be needing help developing it throughout the year, without a doubt. People that are looking to import into China, that's a long process. That's something that we do day in, day out. All those kind of longer business processes, people that are involved in it, that's something that we would be excited to help with. That's why we're launching that coaching. We don't know how long or how many people we're going to take on. Obviously not that many, and that's why we like to say it's up to our discretion who we're going to bring on. But we are excited that that is available because we will be able to help some people extremely.
I'd say it's for the more advanced person, or the more advanced candidates who's ready to actually not just thinking about the move to China, but who's, okay, I'm committed, and now I want to make sure, I hit the ground running. And we're great at facilitating that, whether you're going to be here, or whether you want to stay back there, and you just, like you said, maybe bringing a turnkey operation here, we can kind of set that up. So there's always it's China, something always happens, but there's going to be as little happen as possible with our assistance.
So pretty much in the coaching will be available for calls at least once a week. And so whenever you have your problems, maybe you got a sourcing operation here, but you're living in the States and you're like, this employee did this guy did this, quality control wasn't there, we'll get on the phone and we'll sort it out with you.
Yeah, definitely. And then jumping to number 3, this one is we're considering still, but we're pretty excited, is the hosting. So that takes it to a whole new level, and this is for people who are actually committed, like, I'm coming here and they need assistance. Because honestly, how much time could we save? It's just from the whole arrival to departure stage of your business trip here or your relocation. Us and our staff will be there to support you for everything. Literally, it's like a full service kind of. You're taken care of from when you land at the airport to when you're checking into your hotel to anything like that. And we offer our support and our network support, whether you want to go to a trade show or you want to visit a factory, because we've been to so many factories and trade shows. We know how they all work, pretty much.
Exactly.
We can just expedite the entire process.
That's the thing about China. You're talking about a foreign country, and it's really difficult for someone that hasn't been here to feel comfortable. And when you're not feeling comfortable, it's hard to develop a business. When you haven't done business here, it's almost impossible to get your feet off the ground. There's just so many things, and that's why we're so excited. And that is, guys, really the concentration, or the center around what we're doing, is we realize people need this service and they should be taking advantage of it if they're serious about China. Because there is no reason, if someone like us is offering our 2.5 years, almost 3 now, experience in the marketplace and our network of sourcing agents, importers, exporters, everyone,
and that's decades,
that we're willing to help you out, there is no reason to ever come to China without it. When we were here, we didn't know of any service like this. It will take some of our time because it isn't our business, but it is something that will be so beneficial. We are charging some fees, but that is just because it will be taking some time out of our days. But we are more than willing to help people because we want to get as many people of you guys, or many of you guys, on the ground here next year, or getting businesses structured, set up, things moving, instead of just talk. So that's what we're excited about. Like he said, the hosting package, that will make your trip. I don't understand why anyone wouldn't do it.
That's very true.
Because we aren't doing it to make a lot of money. So that's what we're excited about. Any kind of hosting packages, that's going to be a lot more based on need. Of, those will be emails, phone calls, setting it up when you actually have your ticket, We can give you one of our employees to take you to all around China, make it super comfortable for you, make sure you get in, get done what you need to get done, and are able to get out.
Yeah, it's like you just said, we can. I don't know why anybody would come here without it. Just because,
it's difficult.
Yeah, it would speeds up the process exponentially, and everything's all about networking and our contacts here, and you jump into a full network. I mean, just walking down the street yesterday, going to Subway, and then coming. I mean, we just see everybody, and we know we're starting to learn all these familiar faces, and everybody around town. Everybody's starting to learn and know about us. So really, our network's exploding in the direction it should be. And from consulting calls, they've all come, and and everybody who's come is now coming back. So it's a pretty good track record.
But that's the thing is our network is really big now, but we realize that it takes a lot of time to do that, and not everyone, nor should you guys all have to come and move here and live here for years.
Yeah.
And so that's why we're excited to be able to lend you guys a hand in moving here, maybe starting a business in China. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Check out the services page if you have any interest. We're excited to be able to help people this year.
Yeah.
Moving on, something that gets to the core of this year, the year of execution for us, is focusing on the money-making activities. This relates to everyone and everyone's business. I hope you have heard other people talk about it. We want to reiterate it, not only for you, but for us, because it is the most important topic, I think, in anyone starting a business. And what does it mean? Basically, what does it mean? What is the hard thing in your business? How do you actually generate revenue? What is the thing that you need to make happen in order to have those customers give you money? Okay?
Go ahead. When we first started our business, one of our former businesses, there was so much focus on website design. We did an e-commerce site, website design and logos, and where these holes should be, or what kind of product photos we should take.
Oh, terrible.
Hours and hours and hours, and the focus should have been, how am I going to make money? Yeah. That's the only reason you get into business, is to make money.
Yeah, great. Yeah. So really, those activities. So if you're an e-commerce business, like Ryan that we interviewed a week ago, our main message to him has been, great, your watches look great, it's cool. That's not the most important part. Okay?
Yeah.
Your website, your logo, don't worry about it. Pay whatever you can for it, get it off your plate. Because none of that matters unless people will see your website. Yeah. For your e-commerce store, that's what makes you money, visibility. Who's going to be there, okay? Who are the customers you're targeting? How are you going to get them to know about you? Yeah. That's the only thing that matters. If they don't know about you, if they don't see you, the logo, even if it looks great, doesn't matter.
You can have the greatest website in the world, with the greatest videos and the greatest pitches and the greatest scripts, but if no one sees it, then what's the point of having, other than you and your staff? What's the point of even having the website?
This is definitely one of the hardest things for entrepreneurs to learn, and really what it is, when you're spending time on those tasks, building logos, building websites, making your product beautiful, you're really just hiding from the more difficult stuff that is there. Okay, it doesn't matter. With Ryan and his watches, they're great watches now. You can probably make them better in the future, and he will. What matters now is selling it, okay? Because those small things, they're not going to be the reason why someone buys and doesn't buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? And they can't buy and not buy if they don't see it. Mm-hmm. And so for an e-commerce store, that is what your focus should be. Yeah. How am I going to get people there? Yeah. How am I going to market it? How am I going to get the important people to see it?
That's it. Yeah, this is everybody. This, goes to everybody's business model or business they're creating. Even us with importing, for example, we're getting, for the first time, getting our wines here, and we're making pamphlets and logos and designing the website and the same stuff. And then it's like, okay, we have a full container, of wine. Who's this wine going to?
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's when it's like,
that was a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Gosh, man, we had some great looking pamphlets though, weren't they?
Yeah, they're good looking.
We had pamphlets, we had standing up displays,
everything.
Uniforms.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Oregon and Washington wine's very unique in southern China, and who knows that?
Yeah, exactly. That's really what we had to just spend their last 8 months on. That's it. Yeah. Doing it.
It was incredible.
And so, really, guys, that is a message we just want to sink in. That do the hard stuff first. If that's the decision or the task that you're kind of shying away, like we said last episode, that's definitely what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Nothing else really matters. And it's something that took a long time for us to learn, and it takes a long time for everyone to learn that is what's important. You need to be doing. This got reiterated actually a few days ago to me when I was listening to Seth Godin's podcast, Startup School. He talked about it in one of his first episodes, and that just reiterated that, okay, we need to talk about this because we see product development happening all the time over here, and all that really matters is the important stuff. Yeah. How are you going to make money? Whatever those money-making activities are, that's what you need to be doing.
That's your focus.
Okay, that is your focus. Blog posts can come later after you figured out how you're going to market your product. Okay, then write the blog post about the product. That kind of stuff. That's really got to be the heart and soul of your decisions.
Yeah, the money-making activities has to be your focus, because if you're not focusing on them, you're gonna run out of business a lot sooner than you planned on. You know, it just needs to be, like you said, those activities, the hard things. It's like, you know, you have it on a to-do list. I think we've discussed it earlier in a blog post about you always, you know, a lot of people with the hardest thing last and push it off. That should be at the top. Every day you should be figuring out a solution or some steps to make it happen.
I mean, you're just wasting time. You find a lot of guys, they'll spend 3 months, how's your business going? Awesome. You know, I've got all this stuff, it's ready to go, but they haven't even talked to their customers. Yeah. They don't even know who their customer is going to be. So those 3 months, you pretty much a waste. Yeah. Okay, because you can start from day one talking to your customers, getting feedback on what you should actually be building. Okay, they don't really care about a logo, nor do they even know what kind of logo they want to see.
Green, yellow,
it doesn't matter. What really matters is getting out there and getting it in front of consumers, and that's what we're really trying to do with our new business. Yeah. Because it's the first time that we knew that before we started a business, or that it was conscious before we were making decisions. And so with our new business here in China, that's what we're doing. We're building a limited model of the website and all the content that we need, getting it up as soon as possible so we can start getting in front of customers as soon as possible, start getting feedback, and start working with what it actually needs to be, because we know it's going to change.
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't matter what it looks like in the beginning, because that's not what's going to make us money. What's going to make us money is the consumers, and so we need to get in front of the consumers as soon as possible. So that's really what we got to do. Exactly. I'm not going to spend time making all these logos and making it beautiful and telling friends at home about it, because it doesn't matter. The consumers will matter. They're the ones that pay.
Exactly. So make sure you know where your focus is and execute.
I mean, it's all about the year of execution, so we're gonna just keep pounding it in.
Yeah, and you'll get used to it.
All right, guys. Well, that's it from today. Check out the services page if you have any idea or any interest in doing business in China, because I swear it is a shortcut that you do not want to miss.
Yeah, please do. We always talk about getting in touch with us, and this is the best way. No one's ever been disappointed, and we don't think anyone ever will.
It's like playing Mario Kart, you know, and you're playing against someone that knows the shortcuts, and they're the nerds that have always been playing, and they take the shortcut.
The beach level, and you jump through.
Yeah, you have to see nerds, and you have to go all the way around, and you're just screwed. You have no shot.
Yeah, well, that's what we are. We're offering the nerd way out to get through fast.
We are the nerds of China, so. Yeah. All right, guys, reach out. We look forward to hearing about you, and let's go. Let's execute. Let's kill it.
2013. Cheers, everyone.
Later.